True your freedom.
Cut out the jibber jabber. Don't be babbling like a fool. Say what you got to say. That's all. Then shut your dang pie hole.
Well, hey everyone, welcome back. It was like, oh, is he playing the intro again? It's like a wash, rinse, repeat. We're getting the same thing again and again. No, folks. Well, I wasn't going to play it all through twice over, but I just wanted to kind of do that stutter and go, oh, wait, are we seeing this again? We're seeing it again, folks. And I want to ask, what would you do if you were in the situation? Now, the repeat part, like Liz Piggy Cheney, right, Republican, who is persecuting Americans, President Trump, anyone from his administration, and all of us. America is being persecuted by the January 6th committee, right? Trying to find insurrection where it doesn't exist. Folks, after this much time, if there was insurrection and these people are in charge and have power, not only over Congress, but the bureaucracy, the FBI, the Attorney General's office, the Department of Justice, if there was a single thing there that was truly insurrection, they would have arrested Trump by now. That's Liz Piggy, and she is on the hot seat and looks like she will lose her race, her campaign. Now we have Alaska Rhino, which is Republican in name only, Lisa Murkowski. She is asking and looking to Democrats in Alaska for support. Well, isn't she a Republican? Right? Isn't she a Republican? Well, she's supposed to be, except she is a middle of the road, always giving in to the Democrats, always giving them what they want, pacifying everybody, trying to be everybody's friend. Well, she's in trouble now. Trump is campaigning against her with a better candidate. Folks, make America great again. Put America first, right? Those are the candidates we want on the ticket so they can go fight in Washington, D.C. Really fight for our freedoms and liberty. We know we got bigger trouble, though. Huge trouble, right? Now, a survey of us regular Americans shows a majority believe that Joe Biden knew Hunter's business deals wherever he was at and profited from them. You know, the big guy gets his 10%. What would you do? Let me ask you this. Let's go bigger picture, right? What do you do right now? We look around, we study what's going on, we look abroad, we look to history, we look to the future. We make predictions and we prepare. Food, water, shelter, clothing, medicine, means of self-defense, just like right here, preparedmind.club. That's where you go to get your preps. That's where you go, right, to sign up for premium services, to join us live daily, get inside information, get outside information, get regular information others ignore, but we pay attention to because we see what's going on, right? What would you do, though? Let's move you up from just regular citizen like me and you. What would you do if you were Trump? If you were a billionaire like President Trump, and you've got the entire political attack dog machine, the government, the bureaucracy, the mainstream media, hating your guts, would you just go away? Just say, you know what? I don't need this shit. I'm a billionaire. I'm an old guy. I can just go live the remainder of my life, spend time with my kids, my grandkids. Just enjoy life. He's chosen not to do that, folks. Instead, he's chosen to go out and campaign and fight for something. Now, some people say, well, he's just part of the problem. He's part of this uniparty Republican versus Democrat thing. Why would he do that, folks? Would you do that? What would you do in this SHTF world-changing system? What does he stand to gain? Or is this truly a fight that we're all engaged in? It's a big question. It's a big question. We're in the fight for our lives, folks. I'm very glad that President Trump is out there calling rhinos rhinos, and saying words that just drive the left absolutely nuts. Make America great again. Put America first. Make America first. Right? That drives these left-wing lunatics nuts. What would you do for real? You know, if I had $1 billion, I might say, look, I'm going to contribute some money, but I'm just going to go sit on my golf course and just chill. What would you do? Or would you say, you know what, I'm going to get more involved. I'm going to campaign locally. I'm going to handle things on the state level. Right? Well, I think maybe President Trump sees things a little differently than most of us. Right? Maybe he sees that there is no hiding from this monster, this huge destructive monster in Washington, D.C. There's no hiding from it. Right? You can't bargain with it. You can't reason with it. It's just this huge monster. And very few people have the money or the moxie to fight it. But this is where the Prepared Mind Network comes in. This is where the R Syndicate is important. This is where social media is a tool that we can use. You know, I get some criticism for still being on YouTube. Sorry, it's one of the loudest voices out there where we can actually scream, hey, let's do something. And it has a real effect, right? It's a megaphone for us to fight back. The same way Trump is fighting, but in a venue, in a place where we actually can fight for ourselves. Right? I'm not a billionaire, far from it. I'm not a millionaire, far from it. I'm just a regular guy, but look at how loud my voice is. Look at how loud your voice is when you support the channel, when you ask questions, when you share the internet address, when you hit the like button, the subscribe button, when you send texts and emails to friends, join the network, when you send texts and emails to political officials and say, Constitution first. First Amendment matters. Second Amendment matters. 10th Amendment matters. All of these amendments matter. Support our Constitution. Remember the Declaration of Independence, Mr. Politician. Remember your oath to the people and the Constitution, Mr. Politician. That's where we, folks, can be just as loud as Trump. That's why I'm continuing to use YouTube. That's why I'm continuing to stay here, because there's no safe place. There's no safe place for any of us to hide if these people take full control of the country. I'm down here in the South. I admit it. The climate, the people, the culture, freedom and liberty, and the ability to live on our own if the North needs to be seceded from. And they're pushing that, folks. They're pushing everyone to leave them and dust them behind. Very well could happen. Secession could happen. But between now and then, we've got a lot of ground to cover. A lot of ground to cover. You know, so we're going to continue with our efforts on social media because it is a megaphone for us. I've stepped up, believe it or not, right? Scanning Twitter for headlines and retweeting and tweeting. Join us on Twitter, right? But supporting us through the preparedmind.club is the best way to support us, period. It truly is the best way to support our efforts, which are your efforts, which are American efforts, saying I have the right to free speech. I have the right to my religious beliefs. I have the right to say and do what I want. I have the right to keep and bear arms, and you will not take my firearms. You will not take my guns. You will not take my rifles. None of that belongs to the government. They have no right and no authority to get near it. Shall not be infringed. Simple language. Shall not be infringed. Where are we at today, folks? We're a world of hurt is where we're at. But look at what's happening. Rhino Republicans like Liz Piggy and Lisa Murkowski and many others are going to get lost in the wind because put America first, make America great again matters. I'm glad Trump is out there doing what he's doing. He's not the world's greatest president, but he's pretty damn good compared to all the other shit we've got out there. Right? He doesn't have to do this, and he's doing it. Right? How can you not support someone who's fighting for your rights, your liberty, your country, and fighting for you at that level when he could just sit back and enjoy life? Right? This is the time, folks, that you and I need to stand up for America. Now is our time. I want to thank you for coming here to the Prepared Mind Networks. Whether you're seeing this on Facebook, Subscribestar, thepreparedmind.club, or on YouTube, it doesn't matter. Thank you for joining us, for following, for helping. Oh, it's hit the fan, folks. Chance favors the prepared mind is yours. God bless America. Semper Fi.